Welcome back to Tech with LMC, everyone. For those of you who are new, my channel is about tech, cars, and anything else I do for fun. In today's video, I'll be replacing the front brakes on my sister's 8th Gen Honda Civic. The way that I do the brake job on this car applies to most other cars as well. So if you're looking to change the front brakes on your car, you can definitely use this video. Alright, let's get started. Let's jack up the car. Don't forget to put jack stands for safety. I also put the tire underneath just in case. Time to get rid of these old rotors and pads. I start by blasting some rust penetrating oil on all the bolts just because I know my sister hasn't serviced these brakes in a long time, so I know some of these bolts might not crack open easily. Inspect the sliding pin dust boot covers because if they're broken, they definitely need to be replaced. The one I'm showing needs to be replaced. Loosen the two bolts, top and bottom, holding the caliper. You need a wrench to hold the sliding pin and a socket to turn the bolt. Remove the bolts and caliper. I tied the caliper to the strut as shown. I forgot to record making the piston go back in. Essentially, you have to push the piston in with a clamp or some special piston pushing in tool. I'll put a link for it in the description. Remove the brake pads. You can see the pads and rotor are definitely in need of replacement. Now loosen and remove the bolts holding the brake pad bracket. Most cars also just use 2 bolts here. As you can see, my drill is too big when the wheel is straight, so you can use a wrench with a hammer to crack open these bolts. Another option is to turn the wheel to open up the space to put your drill on it. Remove the old brake hardware from the brake pad bracket. Remove the 2 screws holding the rotor and remove the old rotor. These screws can be put into the other hole to push the rotor off if it's stuck to the hub. Clean the rust off the hub before putting the new rotor on as shown. Also use brake cleaner and just wipe the new rotor once. Install the new rotor. Clean the brake pad bracket and install the new hardware. Also inspect your sliding pins and dust covers. Replace it if it doesn't slide easily. I already applied lubricant to these sliding pins and replaced the boot covers since it's pretty cheap in parts. Install the brake pad bracket on. I also apply anti-seize to bolts, just in case. I absolutely hate rusted bolts. I also clean the surface with brake cleaner on the new pads, just in case. Apply lube to the new brake pad ends and install them. Sometimes a hammer is all you need. Install the caliper back in and make sure the piston is pushed all the way back before installation. That's the end of that. Now just pump the brakes until you feel pressure. What you do by doing this is push the piston onto the brake pads. Now go for a drive and brake hard 4 to 5 times to break the new pads and rotors in. Then you should be good to go. That's the end of the video, guys. Thank you for watching and don't forget to like and subscribe.